Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to do a daily collective reading. So if you're coming across this or if you're a subscriber, there may be a message here for you. So stick around. Today I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. This one of my favorite decks. Excuse the red face, I've just come back from work. Okey-dokey. All right, let's see what's going on today in the collective, my collective. Which way does that go that way? I'm just going to put the coffee table closer, have a sip of my drink. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit Team. What do we have for my collective today? Oh, the Hanged Man. Okay. All right, so I've got the Hanged Man, the Empress, and the Six of Swords. So straight away, what these three cards are translating to in my mind, Spirit is telling me, you're understanding that abundance comes in different forms, and that abundance can come in different forms, and in forms that you feel happy with. You're having a change of heart or a different perspective about something. And this is allowing you, with the World card here, it's allowing you to, it's just like change your mind. Like I'm just really getting something about changing your mind. Yeah, okay. So you're changing your mind about like, you don't have to fight for abundance. And I feel like this is that's a no-brainer. But subconsciously you felt, and again, subconscious means you're not consciously aware that you're thinking or feeling this way about something. So subconsciously you were thinking and feeling, or you had the assumption or the belief that you have to fight for abundance, and that's just not true. So I feel like now you're finally realizing that, you're finally understanding that. You don't have to fight for it, you don't have to work for it necessarily. Abundance comes from it being welcomed. Yeah. So your beliefs about this are changing. So something's happened today or in the last week, over the weekend, that has you having a change of heart about something. Yeah, okay. So we've got the Sun card, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So it's almost like sometimes to get ahead or to have more abundance and more money, more prosperity, you can't just sit there and pray for it, if that makes sense. And I feel like you're understanding too that you don't have to work so hard to get abundance, but you do have to do a little bit of work, whatever that may look like, depending on what it is that you are calling in and cultivating, right? But I feel like you're having a change of heart and being like, okay, well, abundance comes to me in multiple different ways and with multiple different opportunities, and they all look different. It is up to me what I decide, is okay for me and what isn't. And I really get the sense that you found something, or something has come to you that you're like, I don't mind doing this right now. And until I don't want to do it anymore, I'll do it. But yeah, you're realizing that you don't like, I feel like for a lot of you before, the idea of doing things for, like, it's sort of like you've had this thing where you're like, I shouldn't have to work so damn hard to have abundance to where I can't even enjoy it because I'm too tired and burnt out and exhausted all the time. And I feel like you're realizing that that's true and you don't have to do it that way, but that doesn't mean that, you know, it's just going to come to you by doing absolutely nothing but praying for it and manifesting it. I feel like you're sort of understanding that, yeah, you can sit here and you can manifest it, but you can also choose, you know, there are opportunities coming to you and you can choose, that's not really for me. I don't mind doing that for now. I don't mind. So it's okay. I'm happy to take that opportunity. I really feel like that's where you guys are at right now. That's where we're at. I feel like the changes haven't completely happened yet. I feel like there is a new opportunity upon you. And I feel like you might have just started doing something new, but I feel like that isn't all that there is. I feel like there's more. I feel like there's more coming. Let's see about that, shall we? And as well, I'm getting just accepting an opportunity to earn more money, for example, or to have more abundance that isn't exactly what it is that you want or that you envisioned, doesn't mean that you're sacrificing what you want for this. It just means that you're taking multiple opportunities until this thing that you really want comes to you. And it's still coming. It's still coming. What you want is still coming. You're still manifesting it. And you know what? You're getting even closer to it by taking on these little opportunities as they come. Yeah, so you're opening yourself up to the opportunity of it coming by taking on these little things here and there, just to keep you on track. Or, you know, it doesn't mean, I feel like a lot of you that are watching this feel like, you know, maybe you've been offered something or a side job or something that, you know, by someone you know or whatever, and you're like, you know, this isn't what I want. Like, it's not the thing that I'm trying to manifest, but I am trying to manifest some sort of stability whilst I'm bringing that in. Some of you have been conditioned to think that you accept one thing, and if you're not completely and solely focused on the thing that you want, that, you know, if you take something else in the meantime, that you're sacrificing that thing you want, and that's not true. That is not true at all. So we've got the High Priestess, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you know intuitively that this is coming. I feel like you're seeing little like signs of success or little bibs and bobs here and there. And you know what? This opportunity that you're taking, that, you know, in the meantime, this small opportunity that you've taken, that's an indication, right? Because it's not your main source of income or your main thing. It's an extra. It's an extra. So that is proof that this is coming, that your wishes are still coming, and that you're being provided for in the meantime by the universe. And I feel like you can intuitively sense. Keep an eye out for your dreams. Keep an eye out on your intuition. Your guides are trying to communicate with you and let you know that this is going to come out of nowhere. This opportunity that you've been wanting and waiting for is going to happen out of nowhere. Seemingly out of nowhere. It's not really going to be random and out of nowhere, but it's going to feel that way. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. You've sort of, why? Because you have been committed to this, and you're staying committed to your vision too. You're staying committed to your vision. So the only thing that can happen is for your desire to manifest, for you to have a new beginning that's emotionally fulfilling, where you're like, oh, this is so great. Where everything feels complete. Tell us more about this unexpected Ace of Cups situation, please, Spirit. Five of Cups. I really feel like you're not going to be expecting just how good this makes you feel. After a period of worry, sadness, stress, despair, regret, I feel like you're really not going to be expecting this, just how, like, I feel like there's going to be lots of tears, emotion. It's going to be very emotional for you. I feel like it's just going to be so fulfilling. Something that you've waited for such a long time. I'm really getting the sense that you guys are a lot of you guys are having multiple streams of income right now. So at the moment, I've got my tarot stuff going. I've just taken up some cleaning work on the side with my neighbor. And for those of you who know I'm a musician, I've started up gigs again. So that's three sources of income. And, you know, my whole thing that I've been stuck in this year is I don't want to have to work myself to the bone just to survive. And none of us want to do that. So I've been trying to manifest ways of, you know, having steady passive income. And, you know, what's happened is, you know, I've been living off my savings for the last couple of months while I've been recovering from autistic burnout. And now that I'm sort of emotionally and psychologically back on track, it's time for me to start taking the help that the universe is offering me. It doesn't mean that it's going to be like this forever. Why? Because that's not what I want for the foreseeable future. I don't want to have to be working three jobs or anything. I feel trapped when that happens. You feel trapped when that happens. But I feel like the hardest thing was accepting help. And we've been talking about this on the channel for a while now, accepting help from others. And I thought, when I was channeling that, I thought it was like, you know, friends or family going, here, just borrow some money. I thought it was going to be like that. And it's not at all. It's accepting the help from the universe. The universe is trying to give you ideas or give you opportunities. And it's up to you. It is up to you to decide which ones you feel comfortable doing and which ones are just absolutely not for you. You know, what is it that you can do that you can earn money that you don't mind doing? That doesn't feel emotionally or physically taxing? That doesn't feel like, you know, you're having to sacrifice who you are just to do something, you know, that doesn't take the fun out of things for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot more enjoyment and a lot more celebration as a result. I feel like these new opportunities or these new things that you're doing that are bringing in your abundance, I feel like as you're focused on that, not only is there going to be great times with people that it's involved with, and stability, but when you least expect it, that comes. That Ace of Cups bursts through and you're like, oh my God. Strength. You've shown great resilience during this time. Great fortitude as well to make adjustments where adjustments have been required to make. And you've done so in a way that you haven't felt like you're sacrificing your standards, your wants, your desires, or your needs. So you've hit this sweet spot and you're planning for the future, or, you know, you're waiting for your ships to come in. So let's see, what's the very next thing that the collective can expect this week? Like, what's something big? What's the next thing that the collective can expect in regards to this reading? Please, Spirit. That's the question. I'm just going to shuffle a bit. Excuse me. What's the next thing to happen for this collective that is resonating with this message in regards to this reading? Ooh, I'm hearing ticking off goals. And when it's like the goals feel like wants, like they're giving me like I've got a list of things that I still want to buy for this house. Like I want to buy a new lounge. I know exactly what lounge I want. I need to buy a new TV. Need to go to IKEA and get some things for the house still. I need to get myself a nice dress for a fancy gig I have coming up in July. Like you're gonna be able to do those things. I need to buy myself all new makeup because I'm using like old makeup, like expired makeup. All the things that haven't felt like you've like been able to do or purchase, I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. You're going to be able to tick off those goals. High Priestess, yeah. So trust your intuition when it comes to what it is that is. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. So things are shifting. So the next thing is you intuitively are going to know that a shift is coming or a shift is happening. How? What's this intuitive knowing? Tell me about this. Ooh, hang on. I'm getting a couple of things there. Can we hone in on what that's talking about? You're gonna get an intuitive hit. You're gonna sense change is coming. How? Queen of Swords, the Magician. You're gonna speak things into existence very easily. You're gonna start to manifest little things that you talk about happening, like just little synchronistic things. You're going to start to notice a lot of synchronicity from the things that you speak, from the things that you say, from the things that you talk about. That's how you're going to know that the shift is occurring. The Hermit. You're wise enough to know. There's also something about discernment there with the Queen of Swords. So you're going to be able to discern something, and that's how you're going to sense. You're going to be discerning in a situation, or you're going to be able to discern a situation and see things for what they really are. And that has something to do with you're wiser for it, I'm hearing. You're wiser for it. So there's something happening when you're intuitively discerning. You're using your intuition and your discernment, and as well as your spiritual wisdom that you've cultivated and gained along the way. And that's how you know that the things are shifting in your favor, that your manifestations are coming in, they're occurring with the Magician here. Also, there's a huge level of self-mastery all over this, and I've just got chills. The Hanged Man, yeah, so there's going to be a different perspective. So you're going to intuit a different perspective. You may feel differently. That makes so much sense. I got home today, literally half an hour ago, and I just feel everything feels different. And I don't know if that's just because I've been cleaning all day and I've been in other people's homes and taking on everyone's energy, but even like this space felt different. I feel different. So it could just be something like that where you're just like, things feel different. It's because you're shifting into another, you're quantum jumping, you're shifting into another reality. Yes. This is a confirmation. Yes. You're growing, you're evolving. And this is sitting under the Queen of Swords. There's lots of major arcana here. So we have 4, 5, 6 out of 7 major arcana cards. So things are shifting rapidly and changing immensely. You're growing and shifting and evolving out of the person that you were yesterday even. And how you're going to know that is you're going to intuitively feel things feel different. Like nothing, it's almost as if like I came home and I was like I almost don't like get that sense of comfort. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but like usually when I get home, I'm like, I feel comfortable. It's not that I feel uncomfortable. I just don't have that like identification with my space or even my neighborhood. I'm like, I feel so weird. I've seen like things feel different. Things feel different. Things just feel different. Things just feel different. Okay, that just came out twice. 5 of Cups. Let me clarify that because that's come out twice. The Chariot. So moving on from a lack mindset of like a woe is me mindset. Not that we were like always in that, but sort of just like seeing the opportunities. Because in this card, he's not seeing the opportunity, right? He's just looking at what was lost. He's not seeing that there's still 2 cups. Yes, 3 are gone, but there's still 2. There are still 2 cups to drink from. All is not lost. And with that all is not lost, you're realizing, hang on, goes over this, sorry. You're realizing, okay, I can fuel my chariot with these 2 cups. I can fuel myself. I can fuel my chariot with one and I can fuel myself with the other cup. So that's what you do and you start again. Not that you're starting again per se, but you get what I'm trying to, the picture I'm trying to convey here. And look, King of Pentacles, this is really what gets you on top of things. Financially, abundance, there's a lot of, I feel like, yeah, this definitely has something to do with like financial gain here. I feel like if you're watching this, this is like really a lot about financial gain for you. Yeah, so that worry, that stress with the Nine of Swords is gone. And now you can enjoy yourself and you're seeing things from a different perspective. So this is why this change is happening, because you've changed. Your perspective has changed. You've had an epiphany. That fear is gone. It's no longer ruling you. And what rules you now is joy. It's like whatever it is that you've taken on recently, it's given you the opportunity to get rid of that, like, that fear, that crippling fear that was always popped up every now and then. You're free. You have gotten free. All you need to do is continue doing what you're doing. Continue to look for the opportunity in every single day, and you will find it. There are going to be some manifestations coming in this week, and you're going to sense it by feeling intuitively. You're going to feel a change. You're going to feel different slightly, energetically. Look out for that.